meal.
Order number 47. Number 47, your order's ready.
Wow, was that a cough?
I choked on my wine.
Jesus.
It's over.
Way to start the podcast. HeadlinerMusicClub.com. Fourth Meal,
Yes,
the podcast,
sir.
brought to you by Zen. 5 is coughing. It's only right we address the coronavirus, man. We can't
obvious,
ignore it. It's affecting us in a real way. I mean, we could
Crazy.
all talk individually how it's affecting us, but like everyone listening, I know you're affected by it. So the only thing I can say is we're all in this together.
Yep. And
We don't know what's going on. We're kind of figuring it out. Not even day by day. It's
Yeah.
more like hour by hour.
So don't panic, guys.
Like 5. I know this comes out Tuesday, but like we're recording on Friday. So 5 was supposed to be in Vegas, and like
Yep.
into like last minute they were like, all right, Tao Las Vegas is not going to be open. So
I
gotta cancel his flight.
was prepared for it. I pushed my flight back. I knew it was gonna happen. So glad it did. You know.
It's wild because like I think the first gig that I lost was Miami 11
Miami,
shut
and then it
down.
was FAED date and Omnia.
Omnia San Diego,
Yeah.
Tao Las
Tao,
Vegas, Atlantic City canceled, and then Skratchy's here. Well, James Vickery, which works for Headliner Music Club, but
Yeah.
he's also my road manager.
Yep.
And it affects him too, because if
Yep.
I don't go on the road,
Yep.
he doesn't get money
It's
either.
true.
So this is kind of like affecting everybody. Scratchy, we had a Headliner Music conference, not a
Austin,
Headliner Music
yep.
conference, a Headliner Music takeover
Yep.
in Austin
Scheduled for Thursday, but we had to postpone
Yeah.
it.
at Greenlight Social. So shouts to everybody over there for understanding, and
Yeah.
everyone's just going through some crazy shit. We'll do a takeover there soon, but like just wait for this shit to calm down.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Everyone's being affected.
Everybody.
Yeah, man.
Everybody.
How many gigs did you lose? Any gigs? Or it's just over.
I mean, luckily, my gigs were early in the month for this month,
yeah. So you kind
and
of.
so my gigs aren't in April, aren't till April. So
But that's the thing. We don't even know.
we don't know. Yeah, we'll
Because
see.
even as of now, it's like until further note, no one's saying like
Yeah.
it could be all March. It's definitely all March.
Yeah.
It could be all April.
Yeah.
Yep.
It could be all May. It
We
could
don't
be all.
know. We'll
who
see.
knows?
but
It's crazy.
Let's
Hiatus.
hope for the
what?
best. You know.
Hiatus.
we're all in it together.
We're all in it together.
It's true.
Everyone's losing money. Everyone's losing gig. I guess just the most important thing is stay safe and clean. You know, the whole as much as you're tired of hearing wash your hands, like this shit is important.
Wash
Like,
your fucking
That's
hands,
how people are
man.
spreading the stuff. Is like touching a doorknob that has it and eating, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
But stay safe. Still live your life. Like I don't. I feel like
I mean, we are.
yeah, we're having a glass. Well, you're having a glass of wine. I feel
Just
like
be more cautious.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm very calm. I'm not like there's a lot of people panicking, and that for me I think that's making it worse.
Yeah.
People can argue it's the media, etc., making it worse. Like, yeah, but like it's also the way you're reacting to it. Like,
Yeah.
stay calm, be smart,
Yeah.
save money where you can, eat at the house. You know,
Yep.
like don't go out shopping right now if you don't need to.
Yeah.
Should we stock up on toilet paper?
See, that's the dumbest shit.
But
People are fighting over toilet paper when it's like, yo, you could survive off, like, not to be gross, but like
Yeah.
if you take a shit, you don't have toilet paper, you could shower and get cleaned up.
you're
I mean,
good.
that's how I
But
do
if
it
you're
every
not,
day.
if you don't have food,
Yeah.
you don't,
Nah.
Again, let's not get out of control. Like, it hasn't gotten to that yet. Hopefully it doesn't. We don't know.
Yeah.
We're all figuring it out. By
Yeah.
the time this podcast airs,
It might be
it's a whole
clear.
different
Yeah,
story.
who knows?
Yeah.
It could either be completely gone and we might not even have to air this shit, or it's gonna be like completely
it's still
worse.
Gonna be there.
No, I know, but you just never know, bro.
Yeah.
Just
Um,
don't open up a text that says Donald Trump has the virus.
yeah,
I was sending
Scratchy.
out crazy text with the really hung dude on it.
Hey, you got some fucked up friends if you get that text, man.
Yeah, that's a crazy meme. If you know this guy's face, you got some fucked up friends. So you've seen that meme. You know
Only
what we're talking
5,
about.
bro.
But yeah, this guy, shout out to @DJ_O_X. So OX.
Shout out to OX.
He asked via Headliner Music Club's DM. He said, "What are your plans for quarantine?" Well, we haven't left office.
Yeah, here we go.
we're just
And he
kinda in
literally
a-
asked that today, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
We're
I
kinda
mean,
in a-
last night we all stayed in, so we didn't do
Yeah.
shit.
So luckily, we're in LA, and for some weird reason, we have rain all week. So I didn't leave the house yesterday,
Yeah.
except for like to do a couple things, but
Yeah.
like I was in at the crib, and it was cool because I got some laundry done,
Yeah.
cleaned the crib. I never cleaned the house.
Yeah, me
it was
too.
nice. So yeah, it's just avoiding the FOMO of like having to hit the club or like
Yeah.
going out and doing things. Like if you don't need to do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I still, if I need to go to the store, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm not like paranoid in the house, you
Yeah.
know. But
Can I ask you though? Like Ever's DJing tonight in downtown LA. Would you go? Where are you?
We
gonna
told-
go?
I'm 1,000% not
Not
going
gonna
to
go.
Ever's gig.
I
That-
told
No
him
fear,
not to
though,
do it. I
like,
told him
are-
to cancel it, but low key, I'm a road dog. I might
Yeah.
go, man.
You're gonna go?
He's
Because I might get
You-
bored.
There's
yeah.
a
He always
zero,
says he's going. He never shows
zero
up.
chance you're going to.
Yeah, I'll
Ever's
probably fall
gig.
asleep
I'ma
at
pull
10
up.
low key.
You
Like
going?
E-Rock.
You're not going. You don't even do shit. James is not going. Scratchy is
Oh.
still going out. Hey, for
Scratchy's
Scratchy
gonna
is
pull up.
business
Okay.
as usual.
I will pull up.
Honestly, what are you doing to quarantine though? Like you just said, but
Like I said, like I'm being careful, but I'm not being like paranoid.
Yeah.
Like I'm still.
Yeah.
I'll go to
Dude,
get
I
some
know-
Korean barbecue
like
with you guys
even-
tonight.
Yeah, I'm saying,
no.
I'll go to a bar, but like if I don't need to go to a crazy
Yeah,
packed
yeah.
club, like I'm not against it.
but
But if I don't need to,
how much
I'll-
you hate staying home. So
Actually, I enjoy staying home now, and I'll tell you what did it. I
What?
bought a Sonos with the
Wow.
crib, and that single-handedly like made me enjoy the house. And I bought a couple like cool teacups. It's hot, man.
and you
Got
know,
the cancer
I like
going.
staying home already because I like to FaceTime.
Staying
my
home
girl.
fucking sucks.
FaceTime my girlfriend. I play online poker. I play Mario Kart online. I just bought fucking 10 fucking frozen pizzas from Trader Joe's, man. I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go.
I'm
Those
ready
will
to
be
stay
gone.
home. I need to go buy more weed though. So
Yeah. So honestly, I think we just had to bring this up because it's a global topic and it's a real thing. It's not
Yeah.
a joke. Take it as a real thing. Don't overreact if you don't need to. Like if you're dealing with some stuff, like do whatever you have to do. But
take
like
fucking vitamins, man. I take vitamins every day, and you guys think I'm crazy the amount of vitamins I take.
I don't think I take more vitamins than you,
No, vitamins.
bro.
are
Daily,
smart.
I'm on the
Really?
ginger shots, bro. I take vitamins every day, bro.
Bro.
I don't say
Maybe
I
not
don't-
the weirdo shit Five takes.
I take a lot.
What do you take? Like some weird shit.
Well, no, I take the multivitamin, B, C, D, E, 4,
FUCK.
Bro, have you seen his bag of vitamins?
4.
Yeah,
There's like 30
yeah.
in there.
He's like an 80-year-old.
Yeah, you look.
All
I
I
probably,
take-
I
80-year-old.
probably don't only need one, but I take them all.
All I take is vitamin C and echinacea. That's for
Yeah,
my
those are
immune system.
good.
That's it.
Yeah,
Just
I take those
two.
too.
I don't do the like fish oil.
I just
blah,
gotta,
blah.
I just gotta be sure, man. You know.
No, that's fine, but that's
Better
just a
be
lot
safe.
of stress.
I need to go to Press Juicery and get some shots.
Yeah.
Yo, I went to Press Juicery.
So-
Shots were
yeah,
gone, bro.
yeah,
Are you
no,
serious?
All the ginger shots
Today?
No, this was like 3 days ago
Oh,
at the
Jesus.
Glendale.
Yo.
one.
Oh,
Completely
my
gone.
Yui.
Actually,
Completely.
you guys, I mean, by the time the pod comes out, comes
Yeah.
out next week, but go grocery shopping like as much as you can.
I tried.
Because
Yeah.
I went to Trader Joe's yesterday, and the guy was like, "Oh, we restock every day, right? Because we were just
Trucks
backed
are
up."
coming in,
Yo,
yeah.
I went back today.
Gone.
Gone.
Everything's gone. They're like, "Yo, we're so backed up."
But it's crazy because the simplest things like toilet paper, like
I went.
are
I went to
gone.
Whole Foods yesterday. After like my haircut, there was a Whole Foods, and I went and I literally left with like 6 packs of incense, 4 bottles of wine, like the dumbest
Bro,
shit.
we
that's
bought
not
like
gonna save my
the-
life.
we bought
the
all chips
necessities.
today. We just
That's
bought chips
insane.
and desserts today, like for no
Hey,
reason.
No, I
take
have
all
all-
the toilet paper. Just leave me the incense. Nah, for real though. But yeah, I do need to smarten up and get the canned goods just in case. But like I said, I guess I haven't hit panic mode yet. I'm kind of easy going as of now. Maybe silly me or maybe I don't know. We don't know. We'll
Can
figure
I
it
ask
out.
you a question though? Like, what do you think the coming from DJs? Like, do you think like getting booked and like
So
the
this
clubs?
is my take on it. Like a lot of people are taking a hit now, and gigs are getting taken away from us. The one crazy thing about that is there's no makeup dates for it.
Right.
It's not like you're gonna add.
well, things are getting
weekends.
postponed,
There's
but-
sure
Few
games,
but who knows?
game like events, concerts that couldn't get postponed. But if you have a residency,
Yeah.
and they're like weekends, these clubs, especially the clubs that we play at, they're
Yeah.
big corporate gigs, corporate companies, so they book their year in advance.
Yeah.
And all these guys that they had to cancel, there's no making up for it.
Yeah.
It's not like they're gonna say, "Oh, okay, you know what?
Just
We'll
keep it
open."
moving.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to make
Yeah.
up for the Saturday,
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Thursday, whatever you miss. Like it's just gone. So
Yeah.
we're a lot of DJs will take a hit
Yeah.
money wise this year, no question.
Oh, yeah.
I do think, coming the summer or coming into the summer and after the summer, things will get back to normal. But you're just kind of like,
And
you're just gonna have to like
you don't
catch
we don't
up to
know
what you
either.
missed.
I mean,
Like everyone's taking a hit. And
we're
everybody.
hoping like it's just gonna
Hey,
last
most
a
people
couple
are.
of weeks.
But it's not just DJs; it's
Yeah.
road managers like
Yep.
yourself.
Yep.
It's
Club
waitresses,
managers, yeah, all those.
bartenders,
Yep.
security
Everybody.
guards,
Yep.
Promoters. Yeah.
promoters.
Yeah.
But even outside of the club, we're like it's
100%.
everything,
It's
bro.
industry, and like I was talking to my friend, she does like set, like designing for like, and she's starting a new season on a TV show, and she's like, yeah, I just started my season.
Yeah.
And she's like, we have to pause it, and that's like my money.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
I was like,
so
that's crazy.
and then you have fuck, what was I went blank.
I mean,
But what I was gonna
industry.
say though is that the only positive is that it's everybody going through it together.
all of us.
So people are more understanding. For example, today when all the clubs canceled, like I called American Airlines to cancel gigs. And they were like, cool, like, just so you know, there's no cancellation
Yeah,
fee,
yeah.
no penalty fee. Like,
just
everyone's
rebook.
being more understanding.
and that used to be a nightmare if you.
Oh, they
Yeah,
don't
it's $200
normally.
bucks
People
every
wouldn't
time.
give a fuck. If it
Yeah.
was your crisis and no one else's,
Your issue.
you're on your
Yeah,
own.
yeah.
But this is everybody's
Yeah.
crisis. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing where, like, people will be more understanding. And there is, big corporations stepping up, like offering, free
Yeah.
medical,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, so
Yeah.
we will see a lot of that shit, like, where people are just gonna
Yeah,
understand.
everyone's helping out each other.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
So,
it's just how it should be.
but that is a good tip. If you're listening and you had to cancel a gig, like, make sure you call the airline because you can get refunded without a penalty fee. So
What about hotels? Because man, hotels are assholes.
Oh, yeah.
Like they do not give a fuck about tragedy or whatever.
yeah, so that's a good question. I don't know the answer.
don't know
'cause-
either.
I don't
'cause,
know
the
either.
clubs
I
book
think they
them.
would have to.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's
would
got
have
to,
to.
man.
They would have to because especially in today's world,
Yeah.
the way social media is, if you do one wrong move, you're canceled
Yeah.
in the words of
Low key, if I was in Vegas right now, I would go live at the
the
Win.
Gen Zers, whatever you call it.
It's like $50 a night
that
at the
what?
Win right now.
Really?
It's very
Jesus.
cheap.
There was like a wraparound suite at the Cosmo for like $100.
Crazy.
That's what I wonder too. Like, what if like people like scheduled their Vegas trip like 6
No,
months ago?
I had
you know?
my gig was tonight at Tao. We had like some FAED U fans coming, like about,
Right.
like 15 of them.
Yeah.
and they just hit me right now. I was like, "Yo,
People
so
are
it's
still-
canceled?"
yeah,
They're
people
still out.
Oh, so
People
they're
are-
still going.
They're
Yo,
still
Vice-
there, but
Vice-
there's no clubs.
Vice was at Tell last night and it was popping.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
still
that's right.
people are still living their lives, which is
Yeah.
dope. Like it's good. You don't
But
want the
you just
entire
gotta
world to
be
panic.
cautious. Like you just gotta.
I feel like
safety first, man.
I feel like the clubs were just kind of under pressure. The NBA
Right.
is the one that
That
like
set everything off.
set everything off.
Yeah.
Like, all right, if the NBA can cancel a season, March Madness, etc.
100%.
Like
Like we should.
you have, because then it looks bad. Like, oh, you don't
But-
care about people. You don't
Yeah.
care about.
But
the
dude,
health.
like we received like the 3 big news, like NBA canceled, Tom Hanks, and then Europe
Tom
traveling.
Hanks, man.
it's just
Europe traveling all in one day. We're like, all right,
Yeah.
whoa,
That's wild, man.
you know.
yeah, it's getting crazy. And like I said, by the time this
But who
this
knows?
airs, who
Yeah.
knows what's happening?
Who knows by next Tuesday?
But yeah, that was to touch on the coronavirus. But
Yeah.
I want to touch
On some lighter news.
On some lighter news, just to keep
Let's
the
go to something,
podcast
guys.
rolling.
Safe out there.
This is not too positive, but it's funny.
Just because no one has the answers to the virus, but we have a question from at DJ Dirkstagram.
Which me and Dlux both have.
So what did
similar
hold on,
experiences.
what did Dirkstagram ask? 5.
Girls in the DJ booth versus girlfriends. How do y'all find a balance between entertaining and not pissing off your girl?
Yo, this is an incredible topic, bro. Low key.
Oh shit.
Well, my
damn, dude.
Yeah, that shit was like 10 years ago. Like I had a very jealous girlfriend, and I had an incident.
Let's talk about your incident.
But
You have so let's talk
A
about your
few
incident,
incidents.
and then you have a girlfriend now. So,
yeah,
and in between that long gap, you were the guy with a ton of girls in the
yeah,
booth.
I was that dude, man.
And let's talk about how that's changed. But let's go about your incident first. 10 years ago.
I mean, like it was fucking. I was DJing at this club, and really, there was no girls in the booth, but she was just like, yo, you're not paying attention to me, blah, 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 and just yelling at me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then, like, she, like, grabbed me, and I was like, turn around. I turned the fucking music off, the monitors and everything. I yelled. It's like, get the fuck out the booth. I was wasted, too. And then, like, the music director was like, holy shit.
So she legit wanted attention during
Wow, I
the
was
set?
DJing. It was crazy.
And I know what club it is. It's a big club in Vegas, so like you need to pay attention.
Yeah. It was funny because Crooked tells the story all the time. But that was my incident. And then that was crazy, man.
Wait, so
like,
did she leave the booth or what happened after
she
that?
got escorted out. And
Oh, shit.
I have a similar incident.
Oh, man.
So I was in a
It
club.
might be at the same club, right?
Maybe. Chances are it was at the same club. A way different time, different year. But yeah, I had a girlfriend at the time, and there was girls in the booth though. You know, like it's just the way it is. Like it's just
yeah.
I don't know. Like the thing about this is like, all right, man. This sounds weird. Like you gotta find the right way to say things. But like, I hate to break it to you, but you met me as a DJ. You didn't meet a teacher, and I became a DJ that all of a sudden is in clubs in Vegas. All of a sudden, there's girls around. Like, you met me.
Yeah.
You met me in the
fell in
DJ
love
booth.
with this.
Yeah.
So this is who you fell in love with. So the thing is, there's girls around. Like, I can't be the guy that says, oh, girls, get them out of here. Ew, gross. No girls.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Like, you is kind of part of the job.
You're
like,
entertaining.
If you're entertaining,
Yes.
it's like, I understand, like, especially, like, I didn't bring the girls in.
Yeah.
The guy that is in charge of the booth, one of the
And that's-
managers,
yeah.
brought the girls in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, here's some girls to hang out, blah, blah, get them drinks.
It's a better
Cool.
look.
And I'm
But
DJing. It's a
that
better-
too, but
it's a
there's-
better look.
It's a good
There's
look for the
certain
club.
leeway with things.
No, the owner of the club would rather have girls in the booth than a bunch
100%.
of dudes.
100%. So yeah, so there's girls in the booth, whatever, and I'm DJing, whatever. And then I knew she was in town, but she was somewhere else. She walks in, bro. Dude, literally slaps the shit out of me, bro.
Jesus.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Wow.
And then, the guy, the manager of the booth, like, got her out. It was just a bad thing. Like, as well, I was drunk and shit. Got sloppy. But the thing is, after that, bro, I made it a point where I was like, all right, girlfriends have to understand that this is my job. Because even, like, after that, like, I would have other girlfriends
man.
that have been to clubs with me. And a couple things. They either get too drunk or there's other fucking weirdo dudes creeping and hitting on them.
Yeah.
And I have to, like,
It's stressful.
give my attention to
And
that.
you're
And I'm not
delegating,
focusing on the gig. And I'm like, dude, like, I need to focus on work
Yeah.
that's paying
Bro.
for our steak and
And you know
lobster
what's
dinners.
You know what's crazy? Side topic, but like when someone I can see someone's like bothering you in the booth. I'm like, hey, he's working right now.
Yeah, you
like
can
that's
see
my
it.
simplest. Like, hey, he's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's his girlfriend, you can't say that.
No,
She'll
but
smack
that's
the
why I said
shit out
side
of you.
topic.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
but that's my job to let my girlfriend
Yeah.
know is like, hey, like, listen, this is work. Mm-hmm. You got to just have trust in me. You know what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go perform, do the job, make my money,
Yo.
and then you do your job.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show, if she works retail, I'm not going to show up to her
Yeah.
store and like wander around the store like spying
Exactly,
on her. If she
bro.
works in the office, I'm not going to show up to her
Exactly.
office. Let her work. Work is work.
Yeah.
Like, I understand we have a cooler job and this is social.
it's different.
It's way different because we still have to focus.
We have to put on an act,
the room.
focus.
Different industry.
Yo, what's funny about me was I was like 60 pounds heavier. I'm like, you were tripping. No, because I had another incident.
Like, why are you jealous of me?
I was in San Diego. No, I was in San Diego. Same shit. She was at her friends, same girl, with her friends. A couple of guys came in the booth. This was that club Stingery. One girl is in the booth. One girl
Yeah.
with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And she came in the booth later.
Still
What the
mad.
fuck? Why is that fucking girl in the booth? I'm like, really, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
That's just on her.
so when
then.
that happens, you just shouldn't be with the girl, man. Like,
I've told my girlfriend before, like, or, an ex, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, you just don't come to the club.
Yo,
don't
yo.
come to the club.
Yeah.
when I became
'Cause
single,
I just don't even want to think about
But the
that.
thing about that, they don't like that either. Because
Yeah.
then that's fishy.
Yeah.
Oh, why
Yeah.
not? You know what I'm saying? That makes
You
them want to
can't
go
win.
more.
You can't
if
win.
they can't trust you, then they're
you
not
can't,
the
yeah,
one.
then you shouldn't be with them.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but dude, I've had relationships like that as well, where like
Yeah.
you kind of like make it known, like, hey, like, just so you know, like, work is work. Like, I, you know,
Precautionary, yeah.
I've had
And they should know
experiences.
that.
Warning.
The shit,
Yeah.
They
If they
should know
don't,
that,
then
but they don't, bro.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, that's
You shouldn't
Dead
be
ass.
with them.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So,
I
dude,
agree.
like when I became single after that relationship, I went on like a 3-month bender, like while I was out every night on like Skratchy shit right now.
No, Five was known for like the DJ that had the most girls in a booth.
So after
Yeah,
that,
that's what I
like,
said.
yo,
What happened?
I remember recently where was I? And it was like girls in the booth, and then someone came in and was like, "Who's DJing 5?" Like they made it a
Yo,
joke,
like-
and I was like, "What?"
yeah, I would just invite girls like when I was single, whatever. I was like, fuck it, I'm fucking free.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're
No,
friendly.
but,
you're
yo,
friendly to everybody.
I was a fun guy.
You're a fun guy.
But imagine,
Hey, fun guy.
Pause.
What it
Hey,
do,
but imagine-
baby?
Hey,
imagine
baby.
imagine being a girlfriend to a DJ and you're by yourself with him in the club. That's boring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
no one
you're
wants
just
that
behind
shit.
him.
Yo,
Nah, they enjoy that.
Yo,
No,
No,
hell
really?
no, that's
Yo,
just
I was so
boring.
Nah, they
courteous
like
to the
it.
girl. Like I was so courteous to my girlfriend. I would never have girls in the booth. She would just trip out. So you know what? When that was over, I became a wild man. I was a fun guy.
Fun guy.
Yeah.
What it do, baby?
So yeah, like I
What it
was
do,
known as a fun
baby?
DJ with all the girls in the booth for like fucking like 8 years.
You should make your brand Fun DJ.
Fun DJ guy.
Fun DJ.
Fun guy DJ.
He
No, you
was.
were though. He was the dude with
That was
all
his
the
brand
girls.
before.
Like, and
That
that's
was
when
his
like,
brand.
like when Snapchat was popping. Yo, I was DJing like 4 nights a week.
So let's talk about it now that you have a current girlfriend.
yeah.
How we obviously know her. We know she's cool.
Yeah, that's
but
my homie.
how
Mad
is
dope.
your gigs usually like when she's not there? Like, are you still with girls around?
It's still the same because they're all the girls that work for the club. They're on
Yeah.
an outreach, and she knows that. And like, I give the girls a phone. I'm not like being perverted. Like the girls are just posting them, whatever, and I'll repost
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not going crazy. And
But she knows you're like, that's your
That's
your
just work.
thing. Yeah.
I'm just a fun guy.
But you're,
you know?
but also like you're also a personality.
And she's mad cool and she understands. Like,
Yeah.
we've been friends for like 5-6
100%.
years. You gotta find someone like that understands, and
And this is not to like attack like females. Like
No, not
like,
at all.
No.
I understand there is a lot of DJs that do have girls that are disrespectful, that are like flirting with the chicks or
Yeah.
or doing some shady shit. Like that's
Yeah.
not cool either, you know. Like, but if you're just in there doing your thing, and there happens to be females around, like you can't get jealous about that,
Yeah.
and it's vice versa to the female DJs that have boyfriends
Yeah.
that deal with this. There could be, imagine being the boyfriend that goes to your
Yeah.
girlfriend's
Oh my
gig
God.
and like you're just kind of watching her. Like that's not cool either.
Yeah,
Same
it's
thing.
not cool.
Yeah.
It's trust. It's all trust.
It's all trust at the end
just
of
put
the day.
yourself in her shoes, and vice versa, like you said,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah. So I guess the question was, how do you find balance between entertaining and not pissing off your girl?
have a talk.
Great
with-
question.
You just gotta be, you gotta
You
be
have to have
open.
an understanding.
And
gotta have
understanding
understanding.
of like, hey, I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
Like I'm just doing my job.
At the end of the day, it's like if she is the jealous type and doesn't get it, it's just not for you.
Yeah.
That's it. Because like I said, my
But-
girlfriends meet me I've been DJing over 20 years. Like I didn't just become this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like accept it.
Yeah,
Hey,
just
fun
be
guy
mature.
number 1, fun guy number 2.
That's like dating a model and getting mad that dude's looking at your
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
Girls. Yeah.
My dad OG, he said, he goes, models aren't for you, they're for everybody. Think about it.
That's amazing.
Hey,
It's the same
Pop's
thing.
got
No,
it's
knowledge,
true.
man.
Hey, what virus does he have again?
Oh, my dad got the Tecate virus.
Oh shit!
My G,
Scratch-
Scratchy
Joe's
got
got
the
that.
ramen virus.
ramen virus.
Anyway,
Yeah, well, that hope that answered your question because it's a tough
Yeah.
answer to
Yeah, for sure.
because every relationship's different, but
But the same
trust
thing
is
with
all.
like if you're a dude and you have a girlfriend that's a server or a waitress or
bro, that
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Cause your girl's getting checked out every night. No,
you got
Yo, if your girl's a hot bottle girl, like
Hot bottle
not only
girl.
is she getting checked out, she's getting tricked on. She's getting offered
Oh, yeah.
flights.
Yeah,
she's
100%.
cruises. Like,
But that's unfortunately that's just
watches.
how it is.
It's crazy.
And,
I mean, at that point, it's over for you, dog.
Yeah. I
no,
guess
but
so.
it's just like the vice versa, comparison.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for the continued questions. Keep bringing them on, man. Bring them on.
Yes, sir.
At Headliner Music Club on the Instagram. Just DM us, and then we'll try to answer as much as we can. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.